This video is sponsored by Aniba.com, a fairly new online marketplace where you can get game keys and gift cards for PC, Xbox, PSN, Nintendo and much more. Check out the fantastic weekly deals with up to 70% off. Use the code Ikari during the registration to get another 3% off of every purchase, and have a fun time gaming. Okay people, Baldurs Gate 3, this game is actually here. It got released a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, let me say it right away, I have somewhat mixed feelings about this title, because obviously the expectations, the hype, it was enormous. I mean, we literally waited 20 years for this game, seriously. Baldurs Gate 2 was released in the year 2000, yeah, time to feel old, but jokes aside. Well, on one hand, they kinda succeeded to make it true to the original classic C-style RPG game. It is not like one of those modern action-type RPG games where they pretty much all try to imitate Dark Souls combat and storytelling because it's hyped to be so super good. But on the other hand, it is somehow still in early access, despite the fact that this is kinda the full release and we pay the full price for it. Okay, the developers claim it is not the same type of early access as we know it from some indie games, for example, where the game is incomplete. No, this is the full release, the full game, it is fully playable. The developers claim this kind of early access is so they can have some feedback to maybe do some adjustments like balancing and stuff. But yeah, the reality looks a bit different, because this game is a bit buggy. Like, let's start for example that to actually launch it, some people who have Windows 7 like me get a black screen on startup. Now there are different methods, but the one that worked for me was actually holding down the shift key and then right-clicking on the executable and selecting Run as Administrator. Yes, I know it sounds a bit dumb, but this is actually what worked, holding down the shift key. But that aside, despite this being a full release, there are actually some features that are still not available yet, so let's take a closer look and you will see what I mean. Yeah, it looks like the mind flayers are going to have a bit bigger role in this game. Yeah, this is like some old stuff, you know, from Stargate. But I'm going to shut up now. Nasty, isn't it? Yeah, this is kinda like a bit like some alien stuff. Okay, here we go. Who are we? The character creation. Yay, finally the game begins, right? Yeah, as you can see it did load a little bit. The graphics, my first thing I want to talk about. Well, the graphics are not that bad. They are quite good, actually. But yeah, they could be a bit better. It's probably the character style, race, the art style they chose. It's a little bit cartoony, you know. I would say it's the same as in Dragon Age Inquisition, But I would have preferred if it would be a bit like in Witcher 3, but yeah, I guess that's just wishful thinking. No, it's not that bad. So anyway, we have lots of races, like humans. Yeah, the default humans are somehow black for some reason, I don't know why they did that. And this is this new race, which I don't know about. They were not present in Baldur's Gate 2, but they are probably in the lore, which I'm not that familiar with, but first of all, the first thing we can select is the origin, and what does it say? It is not available in early access, this is what I'm talking about. So yeah, a character name is going to be Ikari, obviously. And we can, however, select our background. Charlatan, criminal, entertainer, folk hero. Yeah, well, it's probably going to be somewhat like in Dragon Age, where they react differently. Sage. Yeah, I'm going to play as a mage, so I will probably be a sage. Although I will be boring and create a human, I guess. I mean, if you want to play an evil character, this guy, the Tieflings, who literally look like fucking devils, which is awesome. Or of course the Drows, they also look. And there are a lot of races, like they have the subcategory Snow Drow and Sildarine Drow. Yeah, it's different. But anyway, let's make it short, since I'm just going to play it for a bit, just to show you what this game is about. Race, appearance, yeah. Also, another point which is kinda meh is that there is not that much customization. Like in other games like Dragon Age, for example, or, you know, Elder Scrolls games, where you can completely customize the face. I would have preferred if it was the case. Here you can just select some pre-made head models, there are only 6 of them. I mean, you would probably say it's view from above, so you don't see your character very detailed and it doesn't matter that much. But on the other hand, there are cutscenes which are made, well, they are pretty much like in Dragon Age, where you can see your character close up and they will do different face expressions and stuff. The facial expressions are actually pretty good. And as I said, the models are not that bad, it's just the art style which is a bit... Well, the graphics are okay, let's not talk about that too much. It's not that important in this kind of game anyway. So, there are not that many options, as I said. There is the skin color, for example. 6 face models, and yeah, you can choose obviously the eye color. There are some different hairstyles. I'm pretty sure I selected last time I played it. When I tried it out, there was a Witcher looking hairstyle somewhere. Wait, is this the one I had last time? Yeah, it's a little bit like Geralt's hairstyle. There are also some beards and stuff, but I don't want to have a beard. Yeah, there's also makeup. Yeah, this is right. Yeah, this is what I went for last time, but I think I had a different face model actually. Yeah, let's not dwell too much on this. Which one did I have? Yeah, I think this is the one I had. Looks like a mage, doesn't it? Okay, so next one is the class. There are a lot of classes here, well, actually in the fix, but there are subclasses in this. Like, for example, in Cleric we have Life Domain and Light Domain and Trickery Domain. Yeah, so there is quite a lot of stuff here in these terms. But I'm going to go with Wizard. For Wizard there's only one class, no subclasses. Also you can select the spells, which will probably take a lot of time, since I don't want to read all this right now. I just want you to show what the game actually looks like. So it's the class, then we can of course select some skills and stuff, which I will also just leave the way it is. Ability points. Well, they are predetermined, but we can like reduce stuff like... What do I not need? Strength is already at minimum, I see. Dexterity, for example, 40, and like I could go for more. I can't increase intelligence further. Yeah, you know what, let's just use the recommended stuff. And this is it, range of force.
Tell me, who do you dream of at night?
That's a personal question, but I'm going to answer it. So I guess we can design a character which we will, or who we will meet later in the game. Probably will become a love interest or anything, or something important. So let's create some hot character. Like, who are we interested? Let's go for a devil like now. I think I chose an Elven one last time. Yeah, it's also possible to select the voice. Yeah, that's right. And I forgot to select the voice for my character, but...
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
A tidy slot, but no...
Yeah, this is interesting. Apparently you can give a male voice to a female character. It's weird.
Stone's less worn here.
Yeah.
Recently uncovered.
Here you can also change the hair and stuff. Okay, let's start the game. Hell yeah, let's be frank, the cutscenes are damn fantastic. But here we go. Do not be alarmed, this is normal. The T-pose is totally intended. Probably not, but yeah, as I said, this game is in early access and this is just how it starts. It just starts loading. As you can see, the textures also take a bit to load, but other than that, Yeah, so as you would expect, no controller support. We play with keyboard and mouse, classic old school style. With VASD we can just move the camera. Yeah, and it is a bit laggy. I mean, I know my PC is not really up to date. I still have an what is it called, GTX 1070, and it does stutter sometimes.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Ooh. Yeah, this mysterious voice is kind of like the narrator, or you could say the dungeon master. I think it's actually pretty cool. Investigation. Let's investigate the pool. Yeah, and this was not present in previous games. They actually let us roll. I mean, of course it was there in previous games, but it was not visible. Like, you always had the chance to fail, like for example disarming traps and stuff, but now we can actually roll dice, like it should be in a D&D game, right? Intelligence check. Well, let's see if we are intelligent enough. Guess we are. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Let's see what happens.
Crumbles beneath your hands, sloshing volatile brine as it collapses.
Okay, looks like I flew away from it. Okay, so anyway, what do we have? This game can be turn-based if you press the space bar like it was in previous games. However, here's a slight inconvenience, like if I press the space bar again, nothing happens. Why? Because to unpause it, or like, you know, yeah, I can end turns. To go back to normal mode, I have to hold shift and then space. It's just a slight inconvenience, but why would they do this? I don't know. Anyway, let's see, what do we have? So as I said, you can interact with various things, and there is also something over here. Yeah, this is also interesting. Like, probably modern day gamers would say, what the heck is this? Why can I not just go up there and jump? But I actually have to use the jump skill, like this. Yeah, it's a bit, and yeah, the fire will actually burn me if I go into it. Obviously it says there, 1 to 4 damage. So we have to jump over it. Because look at this, my character has a whole lot of 8 HP, 8 health points. The fire can pretty much kill me really fast. A brain in a jar. Take off. Loot. Oh yeah, now I did it. Now I stood in the fire. See, I'm almost dead. Well, no, I actually got only 2 hit points. Okay, now I'm almost dead. I was not intended. That was not intended. But fortunately, right over here we have a thing that will heal us. This weird thing here. Restoration.
I feel better.
Yeah. Okay. There's also a funny spell we have over here. And let me show you how the spells work. It's actually pretty cool, because you can like... no. Okay, what is this? What did I activate now? Can I stop it, please? Actually, the spell which I wanted to show you is this. Mage Hand. It conjures a hand, and it's... The funny thing is, it will follow you around. It's kind of like a little summon. It also even has health points. But anyway, someone is calling us. Yeah, help us.
Am I in the hells?
Was it some... yeah, it was up there. How do I get there again? Yeah, I have to activate this thing. Exactly. It's like an elevator.
We are here. Here. Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
Who am I talking to, a man or a brain? I think you're past the point of saving. You sound
A
afraid.
newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
So I can just kill it, or this is what I did last time, and it was not really funny because he literally stuck his hands into the brain and squashed it. So this time let's try and actually save it. It would go against what happened because they actually like captured me and probably tortured me with this eye thing, but never mind. Let's ask it why it's afraid.
Are you enemies? Remove
How about
us from
this?
this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Inspect. Break the skull. Strength. I would probably fail this because my strength is at minimum, yes. Gently pry the brain from the skull. Let's investigate it. And again, we have to roll a dice. There we go.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Please. Before they return! They return.
Medicine. Cerebral extraction. Mindful of this way. Yeah, this is what we should probably do to keep it alive. Ooh, we need 10. Okay, we do. It's like this guy is still alive.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
Okay, I guess this is... Yeah, there was no alignment selection like, you know, chaotic good, whatever they're called, like good, evil, and neutral. But anyway, yeah, should we do it? Yeah, I guess let's go with it. It's going to be more interesting. Oh, of course we have... Oh, 13. Oh, no, we failed. So what happens now? I guess now it won't be obedient. Cool. Yeah, of course we have to fight. Okay, let me pause the game because there are... yeah, yeah, this is the thing with those luck-based stuff in D&D games. Basically, depending on your luck, stuff happens. And I remember playing Neverwinter Nights and I just walk into a boss room and the boss just wipes the floor with me. So I try it again, and then somehow it's not a problem at all, and I win really easily. This is just how it is with those. Let's use fire magic. Bam. Okay. So now I have to end my turn right here. Critical miss. I like it. Burn. Nice. We won our first battle. I guess if I had succeeded in subduing it, it would like help me probably, I don't know.
Brains. Odd.
So yeah, you know how it is with this kind of games, save a lot if you want to be successful. Yeah, what does this thing, what does this
do anything.
Doesn't do anything, okay. Is there anything interesting here? Let's see. Yeah, there's something.
A 1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes. faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Another brain.
Oh, holy shit, the dragons are here. Yeah, as I said, the graphics are not that bad, just the character models could be a bit, well, I guess it's just my personal taste. Let's see, jump. How am I supposed to get over there? Okay, there we go. Actually, I have to say the game runs much better because this time I selected DirectX 11. There were two options. Oh, who this? Ah, this girl, right?
Abomination. This is your end.
Excuse me?
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Imps block the path forward. You will assist me in destroying them. We must reach the helm before we transform.
Transform? Oh, I guess those things in our eyes. It's really like in Alien.
We carry mind flayer parasites.
Yeah.
Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
We will be gay? Okay, that's not good. Let's hurry up. I'm just kidding. Who are you?
Who am I? Your only chance of survival. And you mine, though it pains me to say it.
Alright. We're turning into mind flayers. There must be something we can do.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority.
No mouse animation? With the helm way out of here.
It is where we might gain control of the Ga'arth, the ship. Once in command, we will deal with our Geich captors.
Yeah, the character animations are actually really good. The facial animations and everything.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Somehow this race looks much better, I mean in terms of graphics, like, but my guy, the human model is a bit, I don't know, it looks a bit cartoony to me. This is just my only complaint about right there. So anyway, let's save the game and let's see if we can beat those imps. So now we have two characters. Let's see. Once battle begins, it seems to automatically go into this, yeah, turn-based stuff. Let's see. How far can I even use my Ray of Frost? Nice. And then I can even still move a bit. Because there was a ranged unit, so I should probably... let's see. How does it work? She is a close combat. Let's try. So, can I reach this guy? Nah, not so far. But she also has some spells. Yeah, this is what I read about in like negative stuff. That almost every character can cast spells. Why not? I guess. Cleave. Range 2 meters. Pin down. Oh, she has arrows? Wait a minute. If I move, I think the right button was, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Warriors also have bows. So, right now I should be able to pin this guy down 85%. The right mouse button is actually to cancel the action. Okay, she can't move any further. Still 85. Well, let's see. Critical hit, very nice. And I could still do this, second wind. Ah, I should have ended the turn, it's because I still had move points. Yeah, that was not very intelligent. Because now my character is at the front. Yeah. Ooh, he missed me, nice. And my character was like, haha. Okay, Witch Bolt. This one's almost dead, so I guess let's attack this one. This one did not do that much damage. Is it supposed to stay there or is it a bug? Not enough resources. Okay, that was dumb. I thought you would actually walk over there and then use cleave. But I guess it doesn't work that much. Very nice. That's right. Do I have an area magic something? I have Ray of Frost. And this thing activates Witch Bolt. So it continuously does damage, right? Or something. Yeah, I'm not really in the mood to read what this agrees. What in this one? Sleep. What, he's still alive? Well, that didn't do much damage. Okay, never mind. Let's see, maybe now... Oh, cleave is not... Should I kill this one? Because it's almost down. Yeah, let's kill this one. Ooh, this guy can do magic too. Okay, let's see. I think this one, Ray of Frost, is more effective against those guys. How about this? 90. Nah. It's really luck based, so. What about this? Your target is too heavy. Still can't use this one, huh? Ah, he survived. Nice one hit. Okay, we did it.
Surprisingly adequate in battle.
Yeah, the combat is a bit... I mean, I should have tried to unpause it. Let's see what happens, because it felt a bit slow to me, to be honest. I mean, I'm not very familiar with all the spells right now. Like this art spell, this lightning spell, which like links you to the target. I'm not sure what can activate art automatically. Yeah, it does some automatic damage. But I failed to do that, but no mind. Let's continue and see what happens. Because, yeah, we have to hurry to get rid of those parasites. Okay. That's pretty cool. Like my character fell backwards. Ah, I think I have to destroy the cannons, right? To help those dragons, because I'm standing in the fire, that's not good. So the dragons are probably the good guys, like the mind flayers are the bad guys. Something is attacking me. Because I'm almost dead. This here. Target is too heavy. Yeah, the cannons have unlimited life, I can't kill them. Ooh, a ball. Cool. Let's hope there is not another battle, because I'm almost dead here. Critical hit, very nice. He's burning, not bad. Cool. He died because of the fire damage. Anyway, how do I heal myself? I have only 3 hit points. Now let's go with the girl. Now this is where we have to go. Let's not go through the fire. Is it possible? Yeah. Ooh, is this the control chamber?
Isik, back! Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
Okay. So I have to touch everything, I guess. How about this one?
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
Okay, let's pop this one. Oops, did I kill somebody? Yeah. This is why she said not to touch anything. Okay, that's pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, that's where I will stop playing, because I literally fucked up and I don't want to go through it again. Yeah, this game is definitely complicated, and it's just as you would expect of a classic CRPG. I have to say I like it, although personally I would probably prefer to wait for the full release, because I don't want any inconveniences. I don't want it to say me this is early access with huge letters over the screen like it was in the cutscenes. I don't want any T-poses, and I don't want any bugs. I have not experienced anything too severe right now. It was pretty playable, and as I said, the first time I played it I set it to Vulkan option, and it was kinda stuttery sometimes, but on the DirectX 11, at least for me, for my graphics card, it runs perfectly. So yeah, it's definitely a great game, and I look forward to playing it, but I think I will wait at least for a couple of more patches and probably for a full release and not early access. But anyway, I definitely look forward to it, and so should you. Thanks for watching, and see you around.